What's it good, everybody? Corbino here. Got ourselves another serious, awkward video. You know, it's like, do you guys even want to click on this video? Like, oh god, I don't want to talk about this again. It's depressing. If you do find yourself here, thanks for checking it out. I'm just gonna quickly. We'll see about quickly. You know how I get. We're gonna talk about things that helped me want to keep living, to better myself, to I don't just better my life. I don't know the word I'm looking for exactly, but 2-3 years ago I was in probably 2 to 3 years, I don't know, was in a very not good place, and things I didn't even mean to, was find people that I could open up to and talk to and sort of talk about the similar situations. I found that in 2 of my siblings and a brother-in-law. I appreciate you guys so much. I was able to open up and talk about things that I just, was like, damn, like, and then with them, especially the brother-in-law, we were able to bond and relate. There we go. Relate on a lot of the similar things we had been through, and it was nice for me to be like, oh, okay, I'm not alone. Someone else has been through this, has felt this, and that's, like I've said before, that's kind of why I've been doing these videos. It's because I want, if anybody comes across these, whether it's someone I know on my Facebook that sees it and clicks on it, or some stranger that just stumbles across it on YouTube, I want that person to know you're not alone, and other people are experiencing these things. And in case you don't have anybody, or you can't find someone, because like with me, I was just like, alright, I'm going to get my head off of this. I'm going to go hang out with my brother. I'm going to go hang out with my sister and her husband. And then I just accidentally, started opening up about things. And, they would push me to open up about things and da-da-da-da-da. And, it made me feel better. And, for that, if you guys don't think you have anybody that you can just go start talking to or accidentally talk to, and I know for me, a lot of time, it's a lot better to text it, which it is, that's the world we live in. It's a lot better to type it out. You don't have to feel the judgment right away. You don't have to be scared, You get to text it and then hide, And that's what I do it a lot. But that's an option too. I know there's all those, what's the one the YouTubers are always, BetterHelp, I believe. I think that's like an online thing. Anyways, aside from that, you guys down below is all my social media. If any of y'all are ever hit me up on any of that social media. Sometimes I may not see it because some of the social media things go to spam or whatever type stuff. But eventually I will see it. Hopefully it's not too late and I can talk to you and make you feel a little better. Because that's one of the things that helped me get to a better place and yes, it was an accident. Accidentally finding people to listen to me, give me advice, to relate to on things. That was one of the things. Another thing that really helped me, because my confidence was at an all-time low, probably the lowest I've ever been in my life. It was to start taking care of myself. I was, now don't quote me because it's been 2 to 3 years. I don't remember what it was. I was at 190 something, and for my build and height, that's overweight, whatever. Obviously everyone's got different definitions, but if you Google it, that's overweight. I was almost 200 pounds, and me personally, that didn't sit right with how I've always been a small person. I should never even get to 200 pounds with my size, So I did not like seeing that on the scale, that I was almost 200 pounds. I think I was 6 pounds or less away from 200, and it was not sitting right with me. It was eating me up. I had a big gut. I could see it in my face how fat I was. And I was like, Corbin, you're ugly. You're fat. I was destroying myself even more. But I started doing things to take care of myself. I ate fast food less. That's a struggle that is an ongoing struggle. I mean, there's some weeks I'm like, screw you, fast food. I won't eat you for 3 weeks. And then there's some weeks I'm like, oh, I have to eat it every day this week. It's a struggle. Fast food is, God, that is a struggle. I started drinking water. I started taking walks. I started doing more things that I enjoyed. That's a other thing. But I discovered I had a VR I had recently got my VR headset, and I don't even know how. Maybe it was advertised, I don't know, but I discovered Supernatural, which I honestly plan to do a video on Supernatural one day. I've been planning that since I first discovered it. Hopefully I will one day, so you guys can know the benefits of it. It is an exercise app. There's Flow, which is just like stretching and like swinging your arms around, you know, just getting your body moving. There's squats and stuff like that. And then you got boxing. Like all of it, there's squatting, dodging, moving, boxing, flow, swinging, stretching, crouching, you know, all sorts of different things. And I remember when I first started that, I fell in love with the app. I think I was doing it 2 to 3 days a week. Sometimes I was hitting 4, which that's big for me. I never work out. I've had friends try to get me to work out, and I work out twice a week, once a week, you know, and then I stop. But that was big for me. I was really working out. I was really enjoying it. It was like a lazy, that's what I always tell people. It's a lazy way to exercise. You get in that VR headset, and it's fun. It's obviously maybe not for everybody, but for me, it's like tricking me. You know, I like running on a treadmill. I hate traveling to the gym to do so, especially during winter or rain. So I want a treadmill in my house, but they're so expensive. I've never seen one that I can afford. But a treadmill is the thing that I always go to when I do work out in gyms, because it's a lazy way of running. I'm standing in place, but I'm still exercising. And that's the VR. I'm sitting here playing a video game in my house, just moving around. It's lazy, but I'm exercising. And between drinking the water, slowing down my fast food, you know, on and off, I'd cut out Dr. Pepper, all sodas, for a good while, for like over half a year for a while. Now I'm struggling with that again. But between doing all of that, I am now, like currently, I'm at 178. So, I mean, I've lost close to 20 pounds in over a couple years. Obviously, that wasn't my ideal, and I still have a gut. It isn't as big as it was, and I do see pictures of me a couple years ago, seeing the fat in my face and seeing how much of the fat has gone away, and I love seeing that. It makes me feel so much better. It was nice getting on the scale every week, seeing it slowly go down. The lowest I got, I think, was 176, 175, but I've gotten back to not taking care of myself. So now I'm at 178, 179, and I see that, and it's upsetting me. Since June, I have gotten back to at least exercising once a week. Between moving and life and everything, excuses, I stopped exercising. And it got away from me, and finally June came around, and I said, Corbin, let's get back to it. And I was exercising at least once a week, ideally at least 2. But then, when was it? September, it finally hit, and my headset was messing up, and I wasn't able to keep my streak of keeping my goal. And I was like, Corbin, that's a sign, honestly, because you have not been putting your all in. I was choosing the shortest, easiest workouts. I was not pushing myself. I was coming out of there barely sweating. Like, when I was feeling the best is when I pulled off that headset and it was drenched. My body was drenched. I had to take a shower because I was drenched in sweat. But I realized June to September, I was just half-assing it, just so I could look at the streak board and be like, well, I did it. I stuck to my goal. But like, I mean, yeah, I guess I did, but I was not sticking to my goal. And so because the headset was messing up and I waited till the last day of the week to try to exercise, I lost that streak, and it made me mad. But then I told myself, Corbin, you didn't lose a streak. It was a sign that you were being lazy as hell, and it was time to get back to it. Now I'm doing 2 to 3 days a week since September. We're in November, mid-November. 2 to 3 days a week, mostly 2, but I just upped my goal to 3 because I'm hoping that's going to push me, because if I don't see that it hit the 3-day meter, that's going to make me mad that I've only done the 2. So I'm hoping that 3-day meter is going to help me get back to pushing myself and get back to at least 3 days a week. But yeah, so Supernatural, that's sort of, I got on a tangent there, but that's Supernatural, drinking water and eating slightly healthier made me feel better about myself. Starting to do more fun, quality things with my siblings and my kid, that made me feel better. Like, I was at a great place. I was doing things for myself. I was going out having fun at the movies, going out to bars, you know, drinking, having game nights, having a great time with my siblings and my family. And I was really, you know, it felt really good, you know? And I was working an awesome job, still enjoying it, but then things started trying to come at me. They were, living situation was switching up. The job situation was switching up. Everything, and I was like, oh my god, this sucks. But I fought through it. I was like, Corbin, no way, dude. All this progress over the last year, you're not letting it destroy you. You're not. And I didn't. I then started going to movie club, which that's like, oh, cool. Let's get yourself out there. Meet some more people. Have more fun. Make some friends. I'm still doing movie club. It's been over a year now. Don't get to go every time, but still, it's always a great time when I go. And movie club, that's a whole other thing. Beyond grateful for that. But it's just like, those are some of the things, like, you gotta find something, that makes you happy and lets you have fun, that pushes you to like yourself more. Obviously, it's different for everybody. But I feel, there are days where I'm like, I'm not attractive. But like, right now, I find myself attractive. I find myself to be a good-looking person. I still am not super happy with the size of my stomach. One day I hope I will be happy with that after pushing myself in hard work. I think I can get there. But yeah, you gotta find different things. When you get to that dark spot and you're like, man, okay, well, I'm still here. I didn't do it, or I didn't succeed. I'm still here. You gotta find something that's gonna make you not just push you to keep living, like I've talked about before, but something that's gonna help you get to start liking yourself. Steps to start making yourself feel better about things, and I did that with multiple things, and yes, I have, I'm like, supernatural, yes, drinking water, drinking, I go back and forth as we all do. Every day we do it. But you just gotta keep fighting, because I tell you, every time I catch myself drinking 2+ bottles of water a day, I'm like, damn, Corbin, good on you. Good on you. When I realize it's been 4 days since I ate fast food, I'm like, holy fuck, that's awesome. Because first off, I'm not eating unhealthy food. And secondly, I'm saving money. Like, it feels so awesome. When I hit that and I see that streak come around saying I hit my goal in Supernatural, I feel so good, guys. But yeah, so those are just, obviously we're different people. But find something, guys, that, and if you want to try out the things I do, I definitely recommend Supernatural. I definitely recommend drinking more water and staying away from fast food. So if those are things that you think you want to give a try, please do. And then hit me up on social media, DM me, PM me, whatever they call it nowadays, or comment down below. Let me know, like, how's it affected you? Is it help? You're not understanding what's wrong, why it's not helping you, whatever, But guys, just find some stuff that help you like yourself, help you feel more confident, less insecure, and I don't know if I did say, but right now, I am feeling more attractive, but I have been recently very insecure because I have not been doing the things to make sure that I'm okay up here, and that's really important. Yeah, guys, until next time, stay geeky.